This feels really weird. I haven't like properly sat down in front of a camera and so long. It just feels so weird, guys. Yeah, I think I haven't properly filmed something that's not a vlog in like over 3 weeks because I pre-recorded the video from 2 weeks ago. So I'm just like still in holiday mode. I wish. Whatever. Let's get into it. Today I'm going to talk about YouTubers. Like, what does a YouTuber watch, you know? I mean, can I call myself a YouTuber? Not really. I mean, yeah, I guess I can because I do make YouTube videos. That's kind of the only thing you really need to do to become a YouTuber. Anyway, I love watching YouTube. I think it's maybe my most used like streaming app or whatever you would call it. If there was like a screen time app on my TV, the results would shock me. It would shock me. Also, I have a crick in my neck, so I'm really sorry if I seem really stiff. It's because I am. So let's get into it. These are people you might know, some of them you might not. Might be some new discoveries for you here. And isn't that part of things? Like, isn't that part of life? I think if you enjoy my videos, I just remembered another one. You will enjoy these. And I've left some out because, like, I don't know, there's some that I just kind of like dip in and out of, but these are the ones I've tried to stick to, ones where like I feel genuine excitement if I see a new video by them. Yeah, let's get into it. The first few that I'm going to go into is like the obvious ones. Like, sorry, but if you haven't watched any of their videos, like, I think you need to get a grip. So the first one is Mike's Mike, obviously. There's nothing really to say, like, at this point. I feel like he's just ubiquitous. Like, when I think YouTuber, I think Mike's Mike. And I've been there since the days of It's Christmas, Let's Go Home and the a cappella outro song. So, don't test me. I just think I love his sense of humor, obviously, and I love his appreciation of pop culture. And I mean, I've watched like some videos that he's made about movies or TV that I've never even watched, because that's how much I like him. Like, I watched his Unhinged, Pretty Little Liars recap. I've never watched beyond the first season because I got bored of it. And so, like, that's how massive his power is at this point. So yeah, very excited for the Mike's Mike cinematic universe to continue growing, not to blow smoke up his ass. Also, I really hope that none of these people watch this video, because I would die of embarrassment. So I will shout them out, but I hope they don't hear. Like, I hope it just falls on deaf ears, because like I can't. Anyway, the next one is Jordan Teresa. Again, like, if you don't watch Jordan Teresa, what are you doing? I think she is, again, like, such a good sense of humor. The editor that she's working with right now is just like, mwah, so funny, and so informative and like intelligent. There's so many people who are trying to serve her nachos, like Jordan nachos, and they're not serving nachos. They're serving, what's something worse than nachos? They're trying and failing. Like, they're coming back with an empty tray. I think like she actually has the brains behind it. Like, she's obviously got someone who helps her research as well, which I think is so important. Like, so many people just sit in front of a camera and just start yapping and see what happens. And I'm sorry, but it doesn't cut the mustard for me. Not anymore. There's so many times I see someone talking about an interesting topic and I'm just like, see Jordan Teresa? She would have done it 10 times better than this. So yeah, if you're interested in like things that are going on, feminism, what else? Like, I just feel like she's talking about everything and anything. She talks about movies. She talks about like fashion, beauty. I don't know. Oh my god. Um, she talks about it all. Every time she drops a video, I take a screenshot and send it to my friend Sabrina, and I'm like, she's got a new one. Cause like I alert the presses. Like, I need everyone to know. I need everyone to watch it. I need to discuss it afterwards. Like, she's just so good. She's no one's doing it like her, to be honest. Love her. And then another big one, although he doesn't release it as much anymore, is H Bomber Guy. This is more towards like gamer side of things. Which like I'm not a gamer. I'm not that much of a gamer. I play like 2 games at most. But I have a gamer soul, I think. Maybe unfortunately, I don't know. But I love to know about games. I love watching people play games, but his content obviously is a bit more than that, and it's going into more like political subjects and stuff. And he does a lot of stuff about like media, movies, la di da di da. And the latest one about, I can't remember that guy's name, James Somerton, was honestly so good. And he's like one of the kings of like long videos, like 3 hour, not maybe 3 hours, but like 2 hour videos. And every single time I'm gonna watch it, and some of them I'll watch like multiple times. They're really, really good. I know it, well, I don't know if it's like still the case anymore, but it was like part of like BreadTube. What does that mean, guys? What does BreadTube mean? Sorry, but what does it mean? I know it was kind of like a group of like leftist or left-leaning YouTubers, but like, is the bread because of like like, where does the bread come from? Anyway, I know that all like kind of dissipated. No, it just kind of fell apart. I don't want to know. I can't be arsed. Like, it just sounds so dramatic. Leftist infighting. What's new, guys? So I really like his stuff. He now drops things like maybe once a year. But I'm happy every time. I'm very, very happy every time. Then this is actually someone who inspired me to start. Okay, before watching their videos, I was kind of just like, yeah, whatever. Like, my bestie Gary would always be like, I think you've just got a YouTuber soul. And I was just like, nah. And then I started watching this person's videos, and I was like, you know what? I could do this. And not because they make it look easy or anything, but because they make it look fun. And that person is Jamie Green. I feel like I really like built it up. But yeah, Jamie Green, who is an illustrator and does like monthly vlogs, and I just find them really, really good, calming, gorgeous, cute, funny. Again, love their sense of humor. And yeah, what can I say? I think if you like my videos, you will really enjoy their videos. And I just can't recommend them enough, to be honest. If you like anything to do with art, you will like their videos as well. Yeah, they just have a knack of making art, like making life look fun and cute, which is hard because life isn't fun and cute a lot of the time. Anyway, the next one is Joe Regrets. Joe Regrets! I think if you are a little bit brain rotted, I don't like that term, but whatever. But if you're on Twitter a lot, or like Twitter adjacent, or on TikTok a lot, or TikTok adjacent, whatever, you will really enjoy Joe Regrets. It's more into like celebrity, internet culture, like different kind of memes. Oh, honestly, it's also low-key investigative journalism. The video that he did on the mystery celebrity that was on a shower curtain. Okay, like, that's honestly, if you say to me like, oh, there's a video about a mystery celebrity on a shower curtain, I'm gonna be sitting down and watching it. Okay. The next one is more about movies and media, and it's Yara Zaid. She did a great video on Skins, like the flop seasons of Skins and the US version of it, which is very funny. Sometimes though I feel like I need to be in the right headspace, because I feel like I need to actually be paying attention and focused, and like my brain needs to be on smart mode, because otherwise I'm just like, wait a minute, slow down, like I feel like I'm too dumb right now to comprehend this. So, but I love what she talks about. She talks about a lot of like movies that I consider to be like cult movies. I don't know, just check it out. I just really love her taste in movies and in media in general, and her videos are really, really good. And I love that she has like a very clear, I don't want to call it brand, but she has a very clear style in her editing and her thumbnails and stuff. I don't know, I think it's just a very clear, like if you see the thumbnail you understand it's a Yara Zaid video. So love her. Recently I've been getting into this guy called Annie Austin, who does video game videos, but it's more like so the latest one he did was like, what does the weather in not Winterfell, is it Winterfell in Skyrim, I guess, feel like? And he like goes really in depth with his research, compares, like uses visual cues, audio cues to see like where is similar in the US to these places in Skyrim. I don't know, like, listen, if you put someone with like very niche interests like that in front of me, I'm sorry, but I do love it. So yeah, I've been really enjoying his videos lately, and he does a lot of music as well, and he uses his music for his like outros. I don't know, I just like it. Next is Leo Vader. He hasn't released anything in a while. What does he even do? I just know that I like I think he does like media stuff. Yeah, he did like products for men. Oh, he did a really good video about The Prisoner, like the TV show, which I watched when I was like 15. His stuff is just kind of random, but I like it. I do like it, and yeah, I like his sense of humor again. Another quite recent one, which the algorithm was really pushing on me for ages before I was just like, fine, I will watch this video, because I was just like, what? And this is Beige Flannel, and she does a lot of DIY stuff at home and a lot of stuff with paper mache, and she has a really unique style of art making and just a very unique aesthetic and eye, and I just really enjoy it. And it's one of the few channels that if my mum walks in when I'm watching, she'll sit down and be like, oh, I love what she's doing, she is so clever. Whereas any other YouTube video, to be honest, if my mum walks in on me, I just switch it off. I'm just like, you can watch something, mum, it's okay, I was just my way out. Because low-key, half the stuff that I watch I do feel embarrassed about. Whatever. So yeah, Beige Flannel, I cannot recommend her enough. I just think, yeah, she's really cool. My Cara Tours, who does like sewing videos. She recreates a lot of really famous or like well-known dresses worn by celebrities or from movies, la di da da. Very fun. I like her humor a lot as well. Naomi John, who is a singer from Germany. Is she German? Well, she lives in Germany anyway. But she does a lot of like product review videos where she'll like order from a specific brand that people are curious about and then actually show a realistic review of it all. Or she'll like eat like a YouTuber for a week, or I don't know what else she's done. She's been doing a lot of traveling lately, so she's like eating for 24 hours, like just, I don't know, whatever. Like she went to Korea recently and that was really fun, or she goes to like London, or she did a thing where it was like the cheapest and the most expensive hotel in Berlin, the cheapest and most expensive restaurant in Berlin, just like stuff like that. I like it. And yeah, every time she drops a new video I'm like, oh, finally some good food. Next is Chloe Philopoulos, who is a New York girly. She is literally Carrie Bradshaw 2.0. Okay, she's a fashion girly. She works as a stylist, and but that's not the only thing she posts about, although it is a lot of it. She does a lot of her own styling for herself, so she'll have a lot of like outfit videos. She does like a lot of vlogs as well. She's been traveling a lot as well recently. She went to Peru recently and it looked so fun. Yeah, I like her. Death by Thrifting, who doesn't have a lot of videos, but I still like it a lot. And the clothes in the name, like he goes thrifting. And he's just a cool little guy. I like his taste in movies and music. I think he's a cool guy. And yeah, I don't know. Again, very stylized, I feel. I think everyone in here pretty much has a very unique like style, which I enjoy. Like no one's very similar. You know, when you watch like some videos that you can't really like, is it AD or is it someone else who's trying to recreate AD, you know? Like I try to steer away from people who do too many similar things. Anyway, recently, literally like 2 days ago, I discovered this series called Brain Job, which I guess is a pun. I can't remember her name, but there's only like 4 videos of the series, and yeah, they're just like very funny. They're kind of like mockumentary, like making fun of like, you know, the videos that you would watch in science class when you were like 13. Claire Ruddy. And yeah, I just love her sense of humor. It's just so dry. I just know some people are like, is this girl trying to be funny or something? Like I just know it's going over so many people's heads. Okay. Then it's an illustrator, but it's actually like her, it's not, you know, like videos of what she does, it's her actual work. She does like animations, and it's the actual animations. She's called Vune, VEWN. Her stuff is quite heavy, so like steer with caution, proceed with caution. But her style is just like really, really cool. I can see some people really trying to imitate it, and you will never be Vune. Yeah, just really, really cool. They just like, I don't know how to describe it, but yeah, very vibrant colors usually. And I feel like the closest I can think of is like Rugrats. It really reminds me of Rugrats for some reason, you know, especially the opening of Rugrats where it's kind of like shaking. You know, yeah, it just kind of feels like a fever dream or like a nightmare sequence from a cartoon a little bit, but I like that a lot. Next is Evasive. That's the one I remembered when I started talking. She is doing like this series where she'll like show a specific group of people a movie that's like kind of related. So the last one she did was showing trans men the movie Junior, which is about like a man who gets pregnant, and it's just very funny. I like those a lot. She also did like, she watched every Oscar nominees, or like Oscar nominated film like for the past, like since they existed or whatever. You can tell that she does like a lot of hard work for these videos, and I love that. But yeah, I really enjoy her. Again, love her humor. Listen, I love humor. But yeah, you should check her out. And then like miscellaneous of like just themes. It's not really a specific channel, although there is a couple of specific ones. Let me go into my history. So I'm not into like ASMR like too much. Yes, Odd Tinkering. This guy Odd Tinkering restores technology. So a lot of Game Boys, like consoles, keyboards, computers, whatever. And I just find it so soothing. So I don't know, I don't get like the ASMR tingles that people talk about, but I just feel like soothed. I'm like, you know what, everything's gonna be okay. I think I just like that it's there. You know the outcome, you know what's gonna happen, and to me that feels very comforting. So yeah, I did have a big massive Odd Tinkering phase, and I also love like woodworking videos, like people who strip bits of furniture and then remake it, or like repurpose it into something else and like stain it. You know, as soon as they get the fucking what's it called out, I'm there. I'm there. There was one guy though, I really enjoyed his stuff, and then he did a table with like loads of resin on it. And it just pissed me off. If you watched my video from a couple weeks ago, you know, I don't like resin, there's a time and place. But with resin on furniture, they then sand it so much that it creates so much microplastics. Not to talk about microplastics, but it's microplastics, okay? And then the other kind of videos that I like are decluttering videos. Love. I'm not even especially that messy of a person. You know, when all things are said and done, I think I'm okay. But there's just something about them, I'm like, wow. So yeah, that's the kind of shit I watch. And I'm not gonna say which of those people I have a crush on, but you can take a fucking wild guess. Oh, also I do watch a lot of like, I kind of touched on gaming people, but I watch a lot of like streamers, unfortunately. But I kind of like dip in and out, and I become obsessed for like 2 weeks, and then I'm like, you know what, I don't want to hear your voice or see your face for 3 more months, and that's fine, you know. I think that's kind of like touched the surface. There's a few more I could go into, but I can't be bothered, to be honest. I just can't be bothered. So yeah, let me know who you're enjoying on YouTube right now. Is it me? That's about all I got to say today. Okay. Love you. See you next time.
One last kiss from a